Oh, my good friend, you are here to visit Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Enzohan of your present generation and future generation, because of this Torah title. So you want Rabbi of Elohim to give you the rightful interpretation to this title of Torah. So what Torah interpretation do we have? Torah interpretation of Beresheet. Beresheet is Hebrew language. Translated of Beresheet to English, it becomes Genesis chapter 3, verse 3. The fruit of the tree refer to the woman. You see the fruits and the serpent that represent the woman? Good. You want me to give you the rightful interpretation to this title of Torah, namely the female principle of Zehapi. Zehapi is Hebrew language. Translated of Zehapi to English, it becomes six chambers that include themselves together from the 10 Sephiroths. And it is written, you shall not eat of it, because of the verse, our foot go down to the depths. Our step take hold of Sheol. Mishle is Hebrew language. Translated of Mishle to English, it becomes Proverb chapter 5, verse 5. This means that if it draws sustenances from the female when she is unaccompanied by her husband, the fifth of the female descends to the clay pot where death is, but we should not conclude that the tree of knowledge of good and evil is the other side and is not the female principle of holiness. Because there is fruit in the female principle of Zehapi. Zehapi is Hebrew language. Translated of Zehapi to English, it becomes six chambers that include themselves together from the 10 Sephiroths. Therefore, it is written, but of the fruit of the tree in the other side, there is no fruit, because another air is sterile and produce no fruit. It is written of it, for in the day that you eat thereof, you shall surely die, which is Beresheet. Beresheet is Hebrew language. Translated of Beresheet to English, it becomes Genesis chapter 2, verse 17. It is called the tree of death. Even though she is the female of holiness, of whom it is written, the fifth go down to the death. Nevertheless, in herself, she is full of life and holiness. Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Enzohan of your present generation and future generation, look into this teaching of Hashem Elohim of Enzohan and concluded by saying, this tree that you are seeing, that we have mentioned here, refer to the tree of knowledge of good and evil, was water from above, growing and was happy, as it is written, and a river went out of Eden to water the Garden. The Garden is the female principle of Zehapi and river. Zehapi is Hebrew language. Translated of Zehapi to English, it becomes small face, six chambers that include themselves together from the 10 Sephiroths, namely Bina. Bina is Hebrew language. Translated of Bina to English, it becomes seventh chamber from the above. The source of the place where the source of all the human entity come from, and the source of the place where the soul of all the human entity will return to. Enter the female principle and water her. Bestow on her the Mushin of greatness. Mushin is Hebrew language. Translated of Mushin to English, it becomes spiritual high level of understanding, of knowledge. And they become as one. This means that because of this machine, Zehapi and his female principle are united as one. Because from there downward, below the female principle of Zehapi, everything is then separated. From there, they would not have been able to receive this machine, as it is written, and from S was parted. May the peace of Shabbat Shalom be with each and every one of you as you have listened to the teaching of Hashem Elohim of Ein Zohan today. My name remains the same Rabbi of Elohim, the greatest Kabbalah of Ein Zohan of your present generation and future generation. Shabbat Shalom, my good friend.